Hello gamers, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be my top 10 Wii games. Starting off with number 10, Donkey Kong Country Returns. This was the introduction I got to Donkey Kong, not the arcade game, it was the country format of games. Oh, very difficult, I have to say, as they always are. Retro Studios brought the rare format into the world. Well, no, they brought it back into the play, since Donkey Kong beforehand had been in a wishy-washy state with like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, Donkey Kong Bongo games. But this was a good return to form and a really good platformer. Although there are a few other games that I do prefer. So it's a number 10. Number 9 is a bit of a weird one. I've done two games. The Epic Mickey games. Epic Mickey 1 and 2. Now I know Epic Mickey 2 more than 1, since it was a game I played very much from my childhood. And was my introduction to Oswald the Rabbit. And a few other obscure Disney characters. But they are both very, very good platformers with good mechanics with the brush, painting and thinner. Both think that's really, really good. Good stories. Number 2 is a bit more flat, people say, but I, for nostalgia, love it. It's probably one of my favourite games from a kid. Well, I don't know if I'm starting to wane towards the first one, but I think this is always going to be a close one in my heart. As well as the first one, but the second one I have more nostalgia with. But they're both at number 9, since they're very similar, with similar mechanics and gameplay, and they're in a series, so I thought, I couldn't decide between either of them, so I thought, why not put them both at number 9. So, moving on to number 8, with Super Mario All-Stars. Now this is a re-release for the 25th anniversary of Super Mario of the SNES game, with the original Mario, the Lost Levels, Mario 2 and Mario 3. Not the version with Super Mario World, which I really thought Nintendo should have done, but I guessed it was because it was on the Wii Virtual Console back in the day already, so I guess it makes sense. I mean, originally this had also come with a music CD, a little booklet, but I got this used, so it just had the game. But it's a really, really good game. Good optimization of the 4 classics. Lost Levels is the worst, obviously, because it's the Lost Levels. But overall, it's a good Mario game. And it was an introduction, before I move on, it was an introduction to them 3 games for me. Lost Levels, 2 and 3, since I've already played Mario 1 to death. It's a good game. Moving on to number 7, with Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Really good fun for family, you know, fun. I mean, it's not much, it's just you waggle the Wii remote constantly, especially for most events like the running and the swimming. Dream events are also very fun in this game, since they take elements, of course, from Mario and Sonic. This is the second game in the Mario and Sonic series. I think it was the first introduction to it for me, as well as the Nintendo DS game of the original, but I think that's a bit rubbish compared to this one. Absolutely love it. One of my favourites. And I like the yellow case, it's a one-off. This game next has a very similar thing with it, but it's a good party game and a good Olympics game. Moving on to number 6, with New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's your average Mario 2D platformer. It was the first Mario platformer on home consoles for many years. Last one being Super Mario World before this. Super Mario World, first 2D platformer. This was on console rather than handheld, since the first new Super Mario games was released on the Nintendo DS. This was the first 2D Mario on console since Super Mario World. It takes elements from Super Mario World with the introduction of Yoshi, again, rideable. You've got new power-ups like Propeller Mario, Ice Mario and Penguin Mario. They shouldn't have just left the Ice Mario on the cutting room floor, since Penguin Mario just has the ice power as well. Very good game with a few... Not as good as the first New Super Mario Bros. Since they didn't have really original bosses, they just brought back the Koopalings. But I guess made sense because they ain't been introduced in the game for ages. But overall, it's a good 2D platformer. Moving on to number 5. Wii Sports. Everyone knows Wii Sports, obviously. It was originally released in this case. It's bundled with every single Wii imaginable. Because you've got boxing, you've got bowling, golf, tennis and baseball. 5 great sports. Such a great game. And yes, I know it's just a tech demo. I put it so high above some actual games, but it's Wii Sports. Everyone loves Wii Sports. Probably one of the first games I ever played, especially the bowling. Always love playing the bowling and the boxing and the golf. They're my 3 top sports. And then you usually put baseball or tennis on. Many good memories, and it's a really good, well, I wouldn't call it tech demo, it's a game. It's a really good game. Moving on to number 4. Super Mario Galaxy. Now people absolutely love this game, and I'm a bit critical about the re-release that's going to come up, but if you want, comment down below what you think about that new release of Mario Galaxy, since I think it's a bit controversial, since Mario Galaxy has already been released on Switch, but they're going to re-release it again, but they're also going to have Mario Galaxy 2, which you're basically just paying for one game. It'd be good if you didn't have 3D All-Stars, but most people probably do. I do. I mean, I'm not going to get it. Oh, I'll just buy Mario Galaxy 2 on Wii. Or maybe I will at some point. I don't know. I'll decide. Of course, Mario Galaxy, we all know it. It's Mario in space. Many power-ups. Fire Mario. Well, that's got a timer on it, which is a bit weird. B Mario is more conventional power-up, where it's got no timer. Many different good levels. I haven't beaten it on the Wii. I beat it on Switch. But I really should beat it on Wii at some point. It's just them controls. The motion controls kind of bring it down on Wii, because then you've got conventional controls on the Switch, where the spins are mapped to a button. But overall, it's it was my first introduction. No, second 3D Mario game I've ever played. First being Odyssey. But I got it for Christmas, birthday one time, and I just played it to death. Loved it. Now moving on to my top 3. With number 3, Wii Sports Resort. Now this is definitely an improvement over Wii Sports. Not saying I don't like Wii Sports, but there are so many different things. Swordplay being one of my favourite. Bowling returning, that's always a favourite. Golf, yep, good. And the air sports. Oh, I love the air sports in this game. Yes, I mean, it's just turning the Wii emote, and I always enjoyed crashing the plane. It was fun. Or shooting down the balloons. That was always fun. Because you just it make a funny sound effect. Maybe I'll play it in editing. I mean, a few of the sports I do also enjoyed. The waterboarding, I think it is it? Yeah, waterboarding. It's not shown on here, but I always enjoy that, trying to get the highest score against my brother. Overall, Wii Sports, big improvement over the original. Moving on to number 2, and probably the best, well, one of the best games on the console, and one of the best games in its series. Number 2, Mario Kart Wii. Now, this was my first Mario Kart. Absolutely love it. Bikes, always never used them. Always preferred using karts on 50cc. But I mean, I was a young child, I was about 6, 5. What do you expect? And I always used the Wii wheel. It's only recently I've used the GameCube controller, but the Wii wheel was always my conventional way. Mushroom Gorge, my favourite track in Mario Kart ever. And I love it in this game too. Moo Moo Meadows, always fun to play. Luigi Circuit, Mario Circuit. It's just a fabulous game. Introduced tricks to the series, and had a load of retro tracks. Absolute brilliant. Not saying that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is bad by say. It has way more tracks than this game, but I think it's, you know, it's got the perfect balance of items in my opinion. I mean, there is some rubbish in it, you know, but that's usual Mario Kart chaos. But I absolutely love this game. It's, in my eyes, the perfect Mario Kart. Now, moving on to number 1. And now this might be a bit of a hot take for most, because this game also released on another console before. Yes, that being number 1, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now, this was a joint release on the Wii. It was a launch title for the Wii, and it's one of the swan songs for the GameCube. Since it was like, you know, it was a bit like the Breath of the Wild situation. It was a swan song for the Wii U, but it was one of the launch titles on Nintendo Switch. It's the same situation. This was my first Zelda game ever. It's not the original copy that this was one that I bought myself. The original copy is at my grandparents', since it was my uncle who introduced me to Zelda, and I thank him for it. I mean, I'm a proper Zelda fan. Zelda, and that's that display poster he got me for Christmas. So he knows I absolutely love my Zelda content. And also, I might as well show him while I'm at it, my 2 Zelda amiibos. And one of them I got in France. I got my Rider Link amiibo, and I got 8-bit amiibo. The 8-bit amiibo I got in France for very cheap in a supermarket. So shout out to anyone who watches in France. Thank you. You got me a really nice amiibo. Your country. Yes, but moving on to Twilight Princess. I absolutely love this game. Just the fact that Link can turn into a wolf, or is a human. It's a darker game in the series. It's what people wanted after the controversy of the Wind Waker being all cartoony and stuff. Basically, Ocarina of Time on the GameCube, pretty much, with its own little story of like Twilight, Ganondorf. He's menacing in this game. I think this game takes place in the child timeline of the Zelda lore. Yes, the child timeline. Yeah, that's correct, because they have a theory, I think it's been confirmed anyway, or something. The theory is that the hero of Twilight is related to the hero of Time. And, or the starting village is actually the Lost Woods. Because the Master Sword's all there, and in the Temple of Time. Which I think is a really good theory. Which I actually, because there's a few things to back it up, but maybe I'll make a separate video about that and Zelda lore, or maybe you can go watch Matt Pat on game theory. I don't know. And that, I guess, is my top 10 favourite Wii games. And if you want, why not watch a video here? And comment down below what's your favourite Wii game. Thanks for watching.